Racing, yeehaw! This one here is at Jimmy's Beach. This was New South Wales Wind Series hosted by Marmong Point Sailing Club. This is in Australia, New South Wales, 2025. This went down 18th and 19th of October. This is what happened. It was absolutely amazing. There was a nor'easter that day on the Sunday, and on the Saturday there was a super light southeast, and really only the foils got going on Saturday. But on Sunday there was 10 races. It was like 15 to 20 knots northeast wind, and there was a short figure of 8 course. It was absolutely incredible. If nobody's raced before, I highly recommend having a go. I was pretty much at the end. I was at the end of the field, and I was having a good battle with a couple of people, and it was so much fun. It was incredible. And here's some footage coming up. Yeah, thanks to Marmong Point Sailing Club for hosting this event. Here we go. Look at this fella. We had one international fella. That's from Malaysia, Kev, Justin Lord's mate. Here's Muzz. Here's one of the organisers, Murray Towndrow. Good on you, Muzz, for taking part and making this happen. Muzz has just come out checking out the course, and there's Kevin again. I think he's a laser sailor, a competition guy. People, this is just my point of view on this race. This commentary may not be totally. Look at this guy. This is Byron, Mr. Fast. I'll just call him Byron, Mr. Fast. Everyone in Australia knows who he is. Byron McGillivan. I can't pronounce your surname, Byron. Sorry, but this is fast. You know, he's fast. And these guys, I'll just tell you, if there was IQ guys, these guys are at the end of the pack. These guys aren't probably as fast as IQ guys, but here comes Mob Dog coming up to see me up the beach. Mob Dog's my brother, and me and Mob Dog live here, and we're about the only sailors. It's only few of us here doing it regularly. Here we go, we're coming up for a start. I'm filming with the camera out here from the beach, and here we go. We've got a start happening. The boys are creeping up. What? Photo bombed by a kiter, what the heck? Here we go. Tom and Lyndon in the boat. What a job they done. Legends. Can't happen without them. Tom and Lyndon, what an awesome job. Remy, that's Remy on the loft sail there. Gone. He's out the front and he's gone. He won quite a few races. I think Byron run a couple. We'll check the results at the end, but the results, who really cares? It was fun. A young fella on the wing there actually won a race as well. It's pretty good going. That young fella's got Olympic aspirations and stuff. That's Eaton. What's his name? Lakin Eaton, I think. There goes Remy round in the first mark. This is, I think, about race 7, I believe. I filmed the second last couple, but here goes everyone. Around the mark. It looks like I can't tell who's who, but Remy's out in front, and someone's come down there. Byron's coming up for third there. Byron's moving into second. Someone touched down. Beautiful loft sail there, just showing Winder Whopper in the background, the other end of the beach. Remy round in that top mark for a jibe there. There comes Byron for a jibe, clearly. But what can I say? I don't know what to say. There comes Nick. Nick's a weapon. Oh, yeah, there's going to be more videos of this, okay? Let me just say that, because there was so much to this day, and I've got some footage of Nick and Remy doing some free sailing at the end of the day. They'll come soon. We've got a lot going on just now. Hour of power, GPS sailing, all kinds of stuff happen, but I'll get to these videos eventually. Good job, Remy, Nick, Lake and Eaton on the wing. Red flag, yellow flag, get ready. I've forgotten what the flags were actually. It's let me tell you, if you've never raced, it's pretty hard to get your head around at first, but it doesn't take too long, and it's a very, very big rush trying to race people. Nathan there on the, oh no, that's Matteo on the Severn. He's just dropped off the screen there, but I had some racing with him. He's come up. Look at this. This is incredible. Lake and Eaton on the wing. Remy trying to roll him. Remy is no joke. Whoa, Murray was out there. Remy is no joke. He's fast. And you got Muzz there. Mr. Fast Byron, I don't know where he is. What's happened to him off the start? Lake and Eaton there, just challenging Muzz for second. Going really well. Finn struggled a little bit. This place is hard to sail, really hard to sail, in that the wind is a little gusty coming over the sand spit, so it can be hard. You can struggle to get going on a fin sometimes. So foils kind of have an advantage here, but Remy knows what he's doing. Remy's done good. We've got quite a few fins there. Nick, and who we got there? I can't tell. Sorry, can't tell everyone. But that there, it's moving too fast for me. Barone, we got Barone on the CHS sail there. Oz 123. He's no joke. He's real fast. And if this kid Lake and Eaton is in front of Barone, then they're seriously fast. Oh, Muzz there. I didn't know Muzz was this fast, but Muzz is going pretty fast there, right behind Byron and Remy. Yeah, Muzz is no joke. None of these fellas are any joke. They've all got decades of experience, a lot of them. Obviously not the Lake and Eaton. I'm not sure how old he is. I'd say he's 15 or something, I'm guessing. And back out there for Remy. So what can I say? What else can I say about this? It was a lot of fun. Have I said that yet? It was a lot of fun. I think you don't have to go in every single race, which is what I did. And I've just stepped out here and come onto the beach to film them. And a couple of times I didn't have my gear right, so I just went off and did a little bit of free sailing off the side to try and get my gear right. That's Matteo, and we think that Matteo could be making a film as well. He's another guy with a strong interest in filmmaking. He's actually pretty good at it, I think, and he did some footage. So looking forward to Matteo, aka Boff, doing some film for this as well, maybe. But I think he beat me. He said he's a wave sailor mostly, but he still did pretty good. Here's Nick. Nick's a good sailor, and yeah, where are we at here? Oh, here's a story about Nick. This looks like it's finished, right? And Nick is doing a bit of free sailing here with Remy as well. Here comes Remy. But what's happening here, I think, so GPS style starts to kick in. These guys are like, the racing's finished, everything's finished, but now they're playing for, they're playing for sheep stations, the GPS challenge, bragging rights. So they're going to try and, looks like Nick here is looking at a nautical mile. He's looking right down the other end of the bay for a nautical mile. And he's like, I'm going to flog it all the way right down the Window Whopper as fast as I can to get a nautical mile GPS just for bragging rights, you know. Remy's behind him like, oh, I'm going to get this bloke. So look at this. Here he goes. What happens? See those horses? And girls on bikinis, these guys, if they win a sheep station, they get carried on the horses up to get their sheep station. Yeah, I'm just being silly, but there's horses on the beach, families are down there on the beach, and those guys are just going in. That's it. That's the day finishing, and yeah, absolutely incredible. What a day! Absolutely amazing. This spot is world class. They used to have formula racing here, and top guys in the world would be top 3 in the world used to come to these events. There's only a few of us doing it here these days, as I said, and such a credit to Mum on Point Sailing Club that they made the effort to come up here again. But, yeah, that's that. Just, what can I say? Incredible. 2025 racing at Jimmy's. Let's hope that it goes again, and let's hope that international racing comes again. Here's some results. Yeah, there they are. The fella down the bottom there, Rick Murray, I'd say is one of the biggest champions. He gave me a bit of rope from the downhaul, and he's not that young, but he's impressive. He was actually a PWA guy once. I didn't know that, but he's had a sore foot on the last day, so no good for him. But everyone's a winner on this list. Justin Lord had a sore back later on. Ian Wright's struggled on his fin a bit. As I said, it's hard. Lake and Eaton did really well. That's the results. The results are just Everyone had fun. Yeah, ripper. See you next time.
Yeah, there's a lot more footage to come. I hope to make a few more videos. I'll make a sort of long form one soon. But I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm a sort of intermediate sailor, and that was my second time racing. The first time I didn't even finish a race, but this time I finished a couple, and so I'm pretty happy. See ya.